Stephen Hawking famously likened the understanding of quantum physics to understanding the mind of God, and there is now an experiment to test Stephen's hypothesis. First, let's clarify the most up-to-date facts about the double slit experiment. Fact 1. Wave function collapse has been proven wrong. This was proven in 2013 by Nebraska Lincoln University Physics Department, where their experiments showed that very few particles make it through to the back screen when we get the interference pattern. But in experiments to detect for which way, we already knew that all particles get through one or other slit to hit the back screen 100% of the time. Logic tells us that only a wave can get through both slits every time, so the twin bands must be single wave crests. And this belief was verified with closer analysis of the twin bands, showing that they are in fact two single wave interference patterns, not patterns which we would get from individual particles. So the evidence indicates the wave properties are everywhere in the setup, but detection acts like a camera shutter speed exposure time. It's a shorter exposure or detection time when detecting for which way, and a longer range of time when getting the interference pattern. And this is supported by fact 2. It is not decoherence. The idea of decoherence was that when we fire photons to detect which slit the particle passes, they knock electrons, causing wave properties to go out of phase, and we get the twin band marks. However, when we fire photons between the slits but don't collect the statistical data, we get the interference pattern, not the twin band. Again, holding to logic, it shows that the only explanation is a different range of time and detection. So the only remaining mystery in the experiment is what is causing the change in the range of time. And there are different ways to check if Stephen's hypothesis about God is true. If it is the mind of God controlling the range of time, the simplest is to fire single photons and ask for the twin band, not the interference pattern, without testing for which way, which, if it worked, would allow communication with Morse code. A more sophisticated way would be to have two detectors set up at two different distances for two different ranges of time, and we see if single photons produce intelligent binary code, generate CGI and talk with us. The evidence from quantum entanglement shows it is also the range of time which is adjusted, discussed in other videos on this channel, which means we may possibly be able to simply turn on a quantum computer and ask God to talk with us.
If any one of these tests worked, it would lead to an end to all the wars, injustice, crimes and suffering in the world.
In the 4 years of asking thousands of researchers, I could find no one willing to check. But there are tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of physicists worldwide, and the more the facts are shared, the better chance we have of reaching someone with an open mind willing to test Stephen Hawking's hypothesis. The only way we'll know for sure is if someone checks. If you love and trust in science and would like to see a scientific test for God happen, possibly leading to an end to all evil and unnecessary suffering in the world, please share the facts.